sometimes it's not the virality, it's not the trends, it's that boring stuff that's moving the needle. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello. What's going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And today's topic is it is not a race. Also, I'm excited to be here on a Sunday. Okay, so happy Sunday to you. Happy weekend to you. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself this weekend, but also you're doing things that are getting your goals moving forward. Okay. And that's the point of today's live. So let's get into it. If you don't know what we do here, we talk all things. Once again, my name is Dr. Sonia. We talk all things premium courses, whether they be online or face to face, how to package your knowledge, your wisdom, your life experiences, your expertise. Even if you feel like you're not an expert, you are. Okay. Your life experiences have determined that as long as you are learning the lessons and applying them, that's wisdom right there. We can package that into the format of courses, luxury coaching, and mentorship brands so that you can spread your message, your gifts, your talents, okay, your wisdom around the world. You're supposed to be global. You are not supposed to stay local, okay? And if you're watching this, then you know that and you feel that in your heart and you're looking for greater and more. Also, go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're here, the like button, and the bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop and we can hang out live. I love interacting with you all. Let me know inside of the comments whether you're watching this live or the replay and what time it is or where you're currently watching from. Again, I love to see the global reach of these episodes. Okay, now let's get into today's topic. It's not a race. I want to bring this because high performers, high achievers, like we get caught up in the sense, every sense of the word, high performing. High achieving, right? So we feel like, we need to be doing something or something needs to happen. And sometimes when it's not happening, we're checking for evidence all around us. And a lot of times checking for that evidence also causes us to spill over into somebody else's lane looking at their evidence. Okay. So I need to bring this today. Like a lot of what it is that you are doing, a lot of what it is that you are looking for, it is not a race and the seeds are being planted. Okay. So seeds being planted when they are underground, you can't see the fruits, you can't see the fruition. Okay, it's not there yet, it's not present yet. But all those things that you're chasing, whether it be virality, trends, doing things to just trying to get attention or trying to get traction, a lot of times like that is very short-lived. That you think are moving the needle sometimes really aren't the things that are moving the needle. And I had to learn this not necessarily the hard way, but for a while, working with different coaches, working with different mentors, watching different people online. Again, as high performers, we can get caught up in that spiral of not seeing the fruit, not seeing any evidence of the work that we're doing. But I have to let you know, like, it's not the virality, it's not the trends, it's that boring stuff that's moving the needle. It is the little things that you're doing consistently every day. And I look at my progress, like if you look back at photos, if you are constantly evolving, constantly invested in your personal growth, even your business growth, like I've seen this in photos, like yes, I hit the gym every day and yes, that's evident, right? The physical change is evident, but even like aside from the gym, how you are personally growing, how you are up leveling spiritually, right? How you are up leveling in your wisdom and applying the lessons. Like you can physically see that. If you ever look back at old photos, you're like, who was that person? I don't even recognize that person. I look totally different. And you know this like internally. It's not to say that you're not so beautiful, gorgeous, right? Not still yourself, but it's you just can see the change physically because of the growth of the journey that you are taking. And so I need to bring this here, and it's like those little consistent actions that are an everyday thing. It doesn't necessarily happen overnight. It looks overnight to some people, okay? Because by the time people recognize your success or realize, where it is that you've been going or the work that you've been putting in, they don't see all the behind the scenes stuff. So you're like, I've been doing this. It's been years in the making. And so it's the same thing. Like when I think about my gym journey, it's been years in the making that I've been hitting the gym. But for some people, they're like, oh my God, your results are amazing. Like, what have you been doing? It's like, I've been in this gym every day for like 3, 4, 5 years. Okay, like that's what's been happening. What's going on, Levon? Hello. You are beautiful. I'm sending that energy right back to you. I appreciate you. Let me know where you're currently watching from. Your name is very interesting. It's pretty as well. I appreciate you. But yeah, I need to bring that real quick. I'm just gonna set this here again for high performers, high achievers. Like, stick with some of the consistency and the boring stuff, okay, and the neutral stuff, and the things that don't feel like they're actually working or moving the needle. I'm telling you that they are. The issue a lot of times is so many people want to switch strategies too quickly. So many people want to switch what it is that they're doing so fast because they're not seeing the immediate results. We live in this microwave society, but I'm telling you, it's the boring things, those things that you feel like you're bored with, your audience is not bored with, people still want to hear, okay? Even if you feel like you're repeating yourself constantly and you're getting bored repeating yourself. I've been there, done that. Still to this day, I'm like, dang, they still want to hear this story, right? I feel like I told this story 1,000 times, but it is every single time we up level. Think about like listening to a song, a hit song on the radio, or rewatching a movie or rereading a book. Every time, every year that you up level, every time you watch that movie, listen to that song, like you hear something different. You learn something new about yourself, like something is uncovered. Okay, you're like, I didn't hear that before. And it's because you're constantly developing, you're constantly up leveling. And it's the same for the people, your audience, the people who want to join your courses, your programs, the people who are inspired by you. You don't even, they may never even tell you that that you inspire them. Okay, but the people who are inspired by you, like sometimes it takes for you to tell that story for the thousandth time, okay, for something different to hit, and they're like, oh, I got it now. So it's the same thing, like all the time. Again, those consistent boring things, sending the emails, posting the content, doing the things day after day, day in and day out. I always tell my clients and students, like, do it until you want to hire it out. But I feel like you should know every single piece of your business, every single piece of whatever journey it is that you're on, even if it's a personal journey, before you start hiring stuff out. Like, period. I think you should know how to do it. That's my personal philosophy and my belief, and also why I teach. Like, I could easily continue creating courses for people, and I love to do that. But also, like, the thing that I love more than doing it for someone is teaching somebody how to do it, right? Like, teach a man to fish. Like, I just feel like, and I always tell people that up front, like, I could do it for you, but like, I would rather you know how to do it so you don't have to, number one, keep coming back and paying me. Okay, this fee to do it for you, but also number two, like, there's so much fulfillment in doing it yourself, right? And again, it does, like, sometimes along the journey it feels boring doing the same thing over and over, day in and day out. But if you feel that way about something, know that, like, the message isn't going unheard. It's not reaching somebody. I don't care if it's one person. All right, somebody needs to hear what it is that you have to say, and then you just hire that out. When you get tired of doing it, or you feel like you don't feel as passionate about doing it anymore, like, hire it out, give it to somebody else. Okay, I appreciate all of y'all. KXRD says, oh my God, this exactly. Okay, I'm glad that this resonated. The most honest thing I've heard today. I appreciate that. I'm glad this resonates with you. Again, if you are new here and you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? I love hanging out with y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Also hit that like button so we can continue to expand this reach, okay, globally. It helps somebody else, inspire somebody else, send some positivity somebody else's way on today. And then hit the bell notification so you are notified when I go live. I love hanging out with y'all, again, answering questions, all those things. CJ, what's going on? It's good to see you. I appreciate all of y'all. IG, hey Amelia, it's good to see you on. I hope that you are doing well and having an awesome Sunday. That's all I have for today. I won't drag this thing out, okay? I just need to put this here once again, like, stay in the consistency. Don't chase virality, don't chase trends, don't chase all that extra stuff. Yes, it's gonna get boring sometimes, but I promise you it is paying off. And again, it's the seed under the ground. And then one day it's gonna be like, boom, and people are gonna be like, hey, you always been here? And you're gonna be like, yep. I was putting that work in when nobody else was. Okay, you was putting the work in, and then people are gonna come back and say, well, how'd you do it? And that's the piece that you start to teach. All right, I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you. 847 Global, what's going on? It's good to see you as well. If you're interested in packaging courses, by the way, shameless plug, jumpfirstacademy.org is where you want to go to get started. There's a free 30-minute training over there, no fluff. Okay, again, it takes less than 30 minutes for you to complete, but there are also resources to help you implement so that you're not just consuming information. I'm not a fan of that. So again, jumpfirstacademy.org, free training, free resources, get started, as well as paid resources depending on the pathway journey that you want to take. Okay, so you determine your pathway to success. My job is just to present you the resources to get there. I love y'all so much. I will catch y'all later. Have an amazing rest of your weekend and Sunday. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.